Hello again, YouTubers, I'm SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with part 54 of our SpongeBob Adventures in a Jam playthrough. This is where you live? Welcome to the Viking Ship, everyone. So we are starting a brand new world here, only the most glorious Viking village in all of whatever. Did a hurricane come through here? Not a hurricane, but we have had a little problem with nature's fury. So we've got Olaf right here. Ooh, that's terrifying and vague. Have you ever heard of the great beast of the seas? Well, now I have. Oh, now that's just terrifying. There is a great reward for anyone who can tame her. I wonder if that's a jellyfish. Well, okay, so anyways, welcome everyone to the Viking Ship. Finally, we are out of that cephalopod lodge. We can collect our reward here. First quest, poor animals. We got to restore the barn because the barn just needs restoring. We also need to feed the bubble goats. Honestly, I'm not sure what the bubble goats have to do with any of this, but we shall see soon enough. Bubble Goat Barn is what it's called. So let's start by removing that little snowman of Patrick and SpongeBob there. That is actually pretty cool. Okay, we've also got a Dutchman's treasure here, which, as you will notice, I will be ignoring for the most part from here on out, just because I realize the rewards are just not worthwhile even bothering to get unless you really want the rewards, especially the experience or the exploration points or whatever that's called. Okay, so let's clear this, and we have our first house in the village, the Viking village here, covered in jellyfish jelly. Now, unlike the cephalopod lodge, it makes way more sense that this zone is covered in jelly, because it's outdoors. You can see we have some tall mountains in the background as well as the woods. We've got a mine there, very interesting. I assume we'll be going into that sometime. There's also a mine exit, and then over on the bottom here you can see the sea, the bay essentially, and we've got we got a ship there as well. So that might be the end point. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I do for now. No spoilers, please, because we are gonna make our very arduous trek through the Viking ship zone. Okay, so very big and very, it looks like we're gonna go to different areas, okay, across this entire map, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, so now let's move the moss rock out of the way, and we are out of energy. Alright, let's just wait for more of that to pop up shortly. We need to get over there to get some bundled wood. There we go. Location lock cephalopod is behind us right now. We will never be going back. I never understood why the developers designed it in such a way that you can't actually go back across the zones that you've visited throughout your journey, but you know, it is what it is. We've also got a new game pass, which I'm going to quickly go through here. The unique reward is the mitten or something like that. So basically the reward from Glove World. And again, you know, I don't like the Dutchman's treasure. I don't like the game pass even more because it requires even more dedication to playing this game in order to just get some rewards, which is not what I really can do. I don't really have time for that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the game pass, you know, you have usually 21 days to complete each game pass before they expire. So if you play this game very frequently, of course, you shouldn't have too much of a problem there. Okay, as for the Dutchman's treasure, which we were just talking about earlier, we have a new round of it, and I am not even going to bother because, as I said, just takes too much and doesn't give out a lot. So let's clear this kelp here, and we are out of energy. We've got our gems, we've got a little bit more energy from Gary, and yeah, energy recharge. Let's go through that, and again, there we go, 0 energy. So let's get that recharged. Alrighty, I've accumulated a little bit more energy this time, so we should be able to get through a little bit more, not a lot, but a little bit in this sitting. So let's remove that random night helmet in the middle of nowhere. Okay, then again, it makes a little bit more sense context-wise. I guess the knights would have fought against the Vikings or not. Sorry, I did not know my very, very long world history here. But yeah, help the villagers, quest complete. Exploring the village. I'm pretty sure the Vikings came before the knights, that's for sure. Like, definitely before the knights. Okay, let's move on here, and we are out of energy once again. I'm going to use this exploding pie real quick because I think this is a good concentration of items. And yeah, we do get a decent concentration of items. Now, this would look like a pretty good place to use that extra exploding pie. So, yep, we are going to spend 50 gems right there to blow up that concentrated portion of resources. I think that was a pretty good, very worthwhile one, honestly. And it really depends sometimes. If there isn't enough right in front of you to use an exploding pie, it's just not worth it. And much less to spend that 50 gems. But again, in that context, I think it was pretty good. You know, we cleared a path. We got a lot of resources, which was great. So let me know in the comments, well, how do you guys use your exploding pies? And do you pay money for exploding pies? Not judging, but do you pay money for exploding pies? They're good in the sense that, you know, they just clear everything, but it's hard to get them, right? Okay, so we got to make our way over there. A very random, isolated area over there. So let's see, empty net. So we're going to go over there to get some nets, which is interesting. We are out of energy. And level 31. We are finally at level 31. We get 50 energy, 780 coins, as well as one more seahorse to, you know, put in Bikini Bottom, which is great. We can make a little bit more milk in the farm or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so level 31, it's about time. We're really slow with this, I know. So now we can actually have up to 6 seahorses in Bikini Bottom at level 31. I'm just going to quickly put the extra one over there. And now back here in Viking Village or Viking Ship. Let's remove that and see what is ahead. All right. So we are going to run out of energy real quick, or not. Okay, so we clear a little bit more of the path. Again, there we go, Patrick and SpongeBob Snowman. Very, very cool to see them. Okay, next up, clear the path. And we are out of energy. Great. I'm gonna use another exploding pie real quick. Right around here, if I can. I think that's good. So yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1. And we have that cleared. We've got a cooking stove, cooking pot, whatever you want to call it there. Reach quest destroyed huts to gain access. And day 10 daily reward. Let's go. Okay, so more energy here. Now, the most frustrating thing about this series for me is just having to keep piecing all these clips together because you only get to hold that much energy at any one time, which unfortunately it is what it is. I really wish they just allowed you to even pay to increase your energy capacity at this point, because why not? You know, why not? They make money and people are more willing to play the game consistently, I guess. They don't have to keep checking back, but there's still, you know, the thing is, if you make people check back to play 1 minute at a time, well, you had to check back 10 times to play 1 minute at a time, and check back 5 times to play 5 minutes at a time. I'm pretty sure you would want people to play 5 minutes at a time for 5 times, because that's still, in terms of gameplay duration and likelihood of, I don't know, spending money and being engaged with the game, that's just higher. So strange how they simply don't appear to want to tamper with the energy capacity, allowing upgrades at this point for any reason. But hey, you know, it's their decision. Although I would highly recommend that they actually make some changes. Squidward's Workshop offer. This is a new one. I haven't seen this before. Again, requires you to pay some money. But yeah, if you want to, you can. Again, another 120 energy. Let's clear this kelp tree. And we have some dried moss to be put there. Okay, so this is another one of those things where you can just, you know, add things and get the dried moss, which I'm not really sure what we were supposed to use for it. Presumably for the nets or the feeding at the barn, I presume. But let's see. So I'm gonna quickly get some of those. And then, oh yeah, it's the nets. All right, let's delete that. My friend Olaf, quest complete. Okay, next up, another Olaf. Okay, so we're doing the Olaf game here. Empty net. We gotta get it from him. Speed up with 4 Krabby Patties. Okay, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna do that right now. So we've got 2 nets, and then we can give it to the Woodcutter Viking. So he'll cut the wood for us. Another Olaf, quest complete. There we go. And from him, we do get, I don't know, presumably wood, because he's a woodcutter. But yeah, let's remove this rock or part thereof. And we've got the gems. And finally, we can remove that. I accumulated even more energy this time. We get some wood from him. We get, oh, restore the barn, right. Okay, so presumably the wood would help with the barn. Bundled wood is what the item is called. So we need 1 more from him. And we've got some, like, bubble cheese. What is that even? More destruction. Let's keep moving here. So we're going to remove that. It looks like bamboo. It is bamboo, right? We've got some coral. Or undersea plants. And then this random pillar of whatever this is in the middle of the road. Okay. See what is ahead? Well, to find out what's ahead, you'll have to stay tuned to the next one. Make sure to subscribe, like. I'll see you guys again in the next video because this one is getting a little long. I'll see you guys later with more SpongeBob adventures in a jam here in Viking Ship. So, yep, till next time, bye.